Welcome back to Gearwire.com. This is Owen O'Malley, and this is the DTXpress IV in the standard trigger configuration from Yamaha. The standard set uses the DTXpress IV as its brain, and the standard configuration comes with the following triggers. I'm going to use these, this cheat pad here because otherwise I wouldn't remember. But we've got the 3 of the TP65s, which are the single zone triggers for the toms. Then we've got these 2 TP65Ss, which are 3-zone triggers for the snare and the hi-hat. That's zone 1, so the edge, zone 2, and then similarly for the hi-hat, there's different sounds, whether you hit it on the top or on the edge. Now, there's also these 2 cymbal triggers. They are called the PCY 130SCs. They are 3-zone cymbal triggers. Let's listen to the ride. We've got the top here, the bell, and the edge. Then we've also got one in the crash position here, crash position. At the top, the edge, and also a bell on this. Now the other cool thing about these triggers is that they are sort of choke sensitive, so you can do cymbal chokes. It's not the, as immediate as an actual cymbal, but you can get used to it. It's pretty cool. It comes with this hi-hat trigger, or rather the hi-hat pedal right here, which is called the HH65. And it also comes with the KP65, which is a single zone kick trigger. I don't know why you'd need more than 1 zone for a kick trigger anyway, but there is room enough on this for a double pedal. Right now I've got a little iron cobra hooked up to it. It just clamps right on the base of this little tower here. Let's take a look at the DTXpress module itself. So this is the rear of the DTXpress IV module. We've got our volume control here. There's a little mini jack aux in, headphones out right here, left and right line level out. Here's our power in here. There are 8 trigger ins. That is these 8 trigger ins and this 1 hi-hat control in. And out here we've even got a MIDI out, so you could use this as a sort of MIDI drum controller. And you can correct your terrible drumming using quantize. That's what I do. Over to the front panel of the DTXpress IV module. Basically, it's a very simple layout on this module. To select between your drum kits, just make sure drum kit is selected here. It's lit up in green right here. And you just use this little knob right here to rotate through your kits. The kit that I was playing on to describe all the triggers was the studio kit, but there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. There's this thing called, what is it? Gated kit. She drives me crazy. Anyway, there's also, techno, hip-hop kits. I don't know why that's hip-hop. But let's, here's the brake kit, which is kind of cool because you can hear like almost record scratches in there. Street beat. Brazil kit. I could go on and on and on. Let's go back to, let's go to the Beach Custom, which just has a sort of nice studio reverb on it. If we want to edit any of the triggers, the specific triggers that are in each kit, each one has sort of like its own little selection of different voices. We just hit page over and then again. So we've got Tom 2 selected right now. Right now it's just, here's the studio medium, that's just the medium tom. We can also have it be a crash cymbal. If we want an extra crash cymbal. Lots of different percussion items here. If we go to page over again, we can select the volume sensitivity. We could even pitch it up and down, pan it left and right, change its decay, the cutoff frequency, the MIDI note that specific trigger triggers, MIDI channel, gate time. There's a lot of different options on here. Over here is the click, little metronome for practicing. You can, again, select different parameters by navigating through them with page, and then change the actual values using this little center detent, so you can use your drumstick to kind of change it if you want. There's a bunch of demo songs in here to show you how bad of a drummer you are. Damn. Okay, that's enough of that. So now this module actually also kind of serves as a cool little training device. In song mode, you can actually then use the utility button to demo, or rather to isolate just the bass solo. So you can kind of just play along with the bass. You can also use what's called a groove check. It's shift and click. It goes to groove check. And this actually will sort of analyze how you're playing and tell you, how badly you're off the groove, basically. There is also a tap tempo. You just hold shift to do tap tempo. And using the utility, you can actually decide, or rather send the click to different places. You can do special adjustments on the hi-hat. Basically, all your advanced options are under utility. They are various and many, and so we won't go into them here. So that was the Yamaha DTXpress IV Standard. I am Owen O'Malley. I'm not a drummer, but you are watching Gearwire.com.